It's a new day at what was once the state's premier shopping mall. Crossroads Mall in Oklahoma City fell on hard times after being foreclosed on in 2009. It eventually came under the ownership of the Federal Reserve Bank of New York as part of a federal bailout during the Great Recession. But now there is new life at the mall, which has a new name and a new vision.
This was Crossroads Mall back in 2008, with much of its huge parking lot filled with cars. This is Crossroads Mall now, with most of its 1.2 million square feet sitting empty. But that is beginning to change, a change that comes from the Hispanic community, which spotted a tarnished gem and was willing to put in the work it takes to bring the sparkle back. They have a vision of a new day for a commercial center that, when it opened in 1979, was among the 10 largest shopping malls in the nation. It is now known as Plaza Mayor at the Crossroads.
We wanted to definitely keep a nod to the tradition and to the history of this property. Obviously, Crossroads has a huge history, being over here for over 39 years now, almost 40 years. We'll be going into next year.
Robert Ruiz is marketing director of the mall.
The project so far has been almost like moving a mountain, but luckily we have a great team here.
Ruiz says their business plan and vision for the property fit perfectly with the cultural and demographic changes that have come to South Oklahoma City and, for that matter, the state and the nation.
One of the models that we've seen that has worked the best in some of the areas where the demographics support it is converting the malls into more of a cultural center, cultural and commercial center.
And then actually turning the mall into the cultural hub of the Hispanic community.
What we also are creating is basically a public face for the Hispanic community that all of Oklahoma can enjoy.
Fernando Espinoza moved his Arvin Insurance Company and financial services firm into Plaza Mayor in July, wanting in on the ground floor of what he sees as a commercial center with a bright future.
It's going to reinvent itself. It's not going to be the same Crossroads Mall it was before. It's a completely different project, and I think it's going to come back better than ever.
Mixing professional services with retail outlets is part of the mall's business plan.
It's very diversified. There's all kinds of different services that are offered, products, and just the experience itself, especially on the events that they have sometimes.
That includes putting a building back to use that has sat vacant for more than 3 decades. The old Montgomery Ward Auto Service Center is now being prepped to reopen as an auto dealership, which is already a major sponsor of some of the special events held at the mall. Probably the biggest so far has been Fiesta Patras, a celebration of Mexican Independence Day, which attracted a crowd estimated at 10,000 people to the mall for music and more. Robert Ruiz says that is one of many cultural elements to come.
This property is a comfortable place for them to go to be able to see mariachis playing, experience the music, see folkloric dancers. See, just all sorts of different things. Soon we'll be able to incorporate public art.
Hispanic culture is different from South America through Latin America, even parts of Mexico. Differences that are evident at the mall through the food.
The food for itself. You can come in and have tacos upstairs and completely different from the tacos downstairs. The food itself, I mean, you'll start seeing that, and you start seeing from the people walking around. They're all from all types of Latin America.
While Espinoza's business is new to the mall, Cookies by Design has been there for 3 years and witnessed firsthand the mall's decline and now its rebirth.
There's been a lot of remodeling, a lot more activities, a lot more traffic in the mall. They've been doing health fairs, they've been doing, just trying to bring a lot of different kinds of people in. So, I mean, they've had concerts and they have festivals, but yeah, it's been a good difference.
Stephanie Mattingly is with Cookies by Design. She says the changes in the mall have worked well for her store.
A lot of families like to come in on the weekends, and we sell all different kinds of cookies, candy.
But she is making menu additions designed to appeal to new customers.
And we are trying to come up with more Hispanic, kind of dishes that they like.
Mall owners also have plans to affect the economics of Hispanic Oklahoma.
The next element, the next big anchor that we're going to build is called El Parian, which is basically a large marketplace with lots of shops and is our small business incubator.
Their plans include other big events they expect will bring people from other states to Oklahoma.
Such as a jaripeo, which is basically a Mexican rodeo, We want to create an official arena here that can bring in events from Mexico or from other places, that deal with the vaquero tradition, which is the cowboy tradition out of Mexico.
Raptor Properties bought what had not already been sold off of Crossroads Mall for $3.5 million. The original asking price was $24 million, a figure the new owners are working now to get back to by tapping into the culture of Hispanic Oklahoma.